this is a subject people have been ranting about, and I thought I'd do it too. The Sonic fanboys. Yes, I hate these people with all my heart and soul. I mean, I know that's a little harsh, but I really do. First, I'm going to talk about how they react towards some of the characters, and by characters, I'm talking about the ones who get bashed the most, and you pretty much know. The only ones that won't be included are the ones, well, who don't get bashed. And how they react to some of the Sonic games and the Sonic model. First of all, why does it matter if Sonic is taller or not? Looking at this picture, they look exactly the same. You complain that his quills are too long, and his eyes are green. Why does it matter what color his eyes are? As long as in the game Sonic 4, Sonic plays exactly like he does in the classics and actually moves fast. I mean, just because the homing attack is added, that doesn't change anything. I mean, why can't you people just grow up and realize that Sega has to make changes for the series? Because they're only doing what's best for us. And if you can't appreciate that, then move to another fan base. And it's a shame how Sega can't even make up their mind most of the time, because people like you have to nitpick. To me, I'm a huge Sonic fan. Every Sonic game that comes out, I just have to nab it. I'm like a huge Sonic freak. But it doesn't matter which one, if it's new or not. As long as the game plays good and has good story mode, that's all that matters. It shouldn't matter what any of the characters are doing unless you're using them. And come to think of it, they have made a Sonic game just like the very first Sonic game in the 2000s. Well, you know what? It turned out to be shitty. And I'm pretty sure which Sonic game you all are referring to. And it's on a handheld system. The game I'm talking about that they actually made here in the 2000s, I think it was made here. But it's Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis for the Game Boy Advance. But you know what? It sucked. If Sega tried to make one of the old original games just like they tried to do the first one with this, it would turn out just as bad. Because their technology cannot produce this kind of stuff. So, I mean, like, people think Mario doesn't change. Well, I'm about to show you a little slideshow of all of Mario's different design changes. Now, this is not going to be from every game. These are just going to be from some of his popular, most memorable games. A couple of them, there's only like one of them I hate, but anyways. But yeah, and people think Mario doesn't change. Looking by these slides, I'd pretty much say Mario has changed more than Sonic. Just because he has a hat and overalls doesn't change the fact that of his design changing. Well, here it is, and I'm going to play a little bit of music too. So yeah, you see, there is a big difference in Mario's change. Just because he has his hat and overalls from the original game, you all love using that as an excuse of Sega changing Sonic's design. But just because he has those two things, that doesn't change the fact that Mario's design overall has changed. Look at those slideshows I just showed you. There is a big change from some of the original games back then when they just had sprites, up until now when Mario is in 3D. The Mario now looks nothing like the original Mario. Just because he has the same clothes. That doesn't change anything. And all Sega did was make a couple of adjustments. He has green eyes and larger quills. Other than that, they look exactly the same. The Sonic from the classics is still Sonic. And all those other games you said that were shitty, like Sonic Next Gen, if the classic Sonic was in it, and they did all that stuff exactly how it was put into the game would still be crap. And stuff. And so even if the classic Sonic was in the new Sonic games, that wouldn't change anything. A classic design does not change a bad game. No matter what design they put in a game, that still is not going to change anything. The only thing that changes a bad game is if Sega makes another game that's better than that. And you fans need to realize, like in Sonic 4, how you're criticizing it just because it's not using the classic design. All you guys wanted was a 2D Sonic game. You didn't say how you wanted Sonic to be like. There's just no pleasing you fans. I'm just done with you fans. There's just no pleasing you. And then yet Sega gives you a 2D game. But every time someone rants on it, they're like, oh, they didn't give us 2D. Yes, they did. Sonic 4 looks exactly like the classics. And this person, a Naho resident who's been starting a petition, look how immature you're being. And just look at yourself. You're like in your 20s and you're holding a Sonic plushie. Seriously, grow up. And every character has to go through a design change. And as the years go by, Sega doesn't have a console anymore. Okay. We get that. And all this fighting over the voice acting is so dumb. Why does it matter what Sonic sounds like? As long as Sonic has a voice, and as long as Sonic has a voice, why should it matter who's voicing him? I personally don't care whose voices him, as long as the game overall is good. Sonic 4 plays exactly like the classics, but yet you stupid ass fanboys only care about how he looks. What is up with that? That doesn't make any sense at all. That's just like saying, oh, Link from Zelda sucks because he doesn't look like he did in the first game. Not that Link does suck, because Link is actually my favorite Zelda character. But anyways. And most of you fans also always complain how Sega always forgets the classics. Well, not necessarily. Like, okay, take a look at the Sonic Advance series. They were going the right way when they made those 3 games. They've had elements in that game from the original. Sure, they've had a little things that were a little different from the originals, but still, they were going into the right direction when they made it. Just, you people really need to calm down. But yeah, like, take a look at this, the Sonic Mega Collection and Sonic Mega Collection Plus. They have all three of the original Sonics for GameCube. So, see, they're pushing some of their old original games to each console that they're making the newer Sonic games, so you old fans can enjoy them. But instead, I mean, at least Sega's actually trying to do something nice for you, and you still don't appreciate it. Now, look at this. This is one of the newer ones they have coming out. I think it's a Sonic Classic Collection. All 4 original Sonic games in one. And again, you're going to criticize because of the design. Shouldn't all that matters is that Sonic is actually running and doing all those 2D levels and steps that you always dreamed of? Well, here it is. What's the point? What's the point of complaining? Just, these fanboys give me such a headache. And like this, the Sonic Genesis Collection has collections of all the old Sonic games. But yeah, overall, the fanboys just act so childish, and they just can't accept the fact that Sonic does something new. Like, why do every time Mario does something, no one criticizes him for it? Like, I mean, I don't hate Mario. I'm equal on both sides. But, like, even if they made that new Mario crossover everyone was dreaming about, and even if Sonic had his old original gameplay, they would still say the game sucked because it's Sonic. Even if they just made a random game with Sonic in it, they would say it sucks. So, I just want to know why on earth these people do this. Now, they react the same way with characters, like Amy Rose. Okay, she likes Sonic. Why does it matter if Amy Rose likes Sonic? That is so dumb. And then you people go and post petitions and do all these rants just because you think Sega will listen to you and get her out of the series, then you all are wrong. I mean, if you don't like Amy, that's fine, but don't be complete bitches about it. So what if she likes Sonic? It doesn't matter. Why does it matter if someone likes Sonic or not? You don't play the game for that stuff. You play a game to have fun, not just to see, oh, is Amy Rose going to say, I love you, Sonic? Well, oh, let's just go and bitch about it because we don't like the little bitch. That's exactly how you guys sound. And then every time someone makes a video about her, they give the same reason. And you wonder why Sega never bothers listening to you. And like Tails. Okay, Tails sounds like a girl. So what? I mean, to be honest, every voice Tails has had, he's always sounded the same to me. A voice does not change a character. Tails has always acted the same in Sonic Adventure. Okay, well then, in Sonic Heroes when he had a voice change, he was still the same person. A voice don't change a character. The same thing with Rouge the Bat. Okay, people thought she was a slut because of her voice, but now because she has a new voice, she ain't a slut anymore. A girl has to have sex with a bunch of guys and sleeps with every guy she has sex with to be a slut. Just because she sounded like a 40-year-old woman like you guys suggested doesn't make her a slut. Because A girl cannot be a slut by the way they sound. A girl can sound normal and still be one. That makes no sense. And just because Silver's slow doesn't mean Silver still can't be a good character. Okay, he's not as fast as Sonic, so what? But anyways, all I'm saying is you Sonic fans really need to appreciate what Sega is actually trying to do for you. I mean, Sega even admits themselves there's no pleasing you. And it's sad. Ugh. They just frustrate me so bad. And then you always pick, like, Sonic and the Black Knight. Sonic and the Black Knight is not the only game to feature a sword. You have Fire Emblem, the Ninja Gaiden games, and lots of games have guys who wield swords and stuff. And Sonic Unleashed, okay, the Werehog. It did not rip off Zelda. They're two completely different things. The gameplay in each game was different. The Werehog punches. As a wolf, Link digs underground. And he uses senses to detect invisible things. Sonic, all he does is use combat. That is two completely different things. And like how Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, it does not rip off Mario Kart. There are other kart racing games, Diddy Kong Racing, and stuff like that. Now, I will admit the Sonic drifts suck. But I just really hate the Sonic fanboys. They don't appreciate nothing. And no matter what Sega does, they're gonna complain. So, I just want to say, why? Just why are you doing it? And I'm just gonna leave it here. So, this is Colangley1, and I'll see you all. I might make a part 2 to this soon. So, see ya. This is Colangley1 with another commentary. And a commentary on this YouTube user who apparently I hate now because he sent me a message and blocked me for no apparent reason, saying my video sucks. Well, I just got a chance to check out his are shitty. He only has 2 subscribers. I hate it when people do this. There's no point. It's okay if you don't like someone's videos, but don't try to act like you're superior if your videos are crap. Well, he's doing a rant on Shadow the Hedgehog, and this rant is really shitty. So, let's begin this commentary.
Alright guys, today I'm going to make a rant on Shadow on Sonic. Now, I hate Shadow. Why? Because he's pointless and annoying. His voice is annoying. He's gotta be the most annoying character from the Sonic series. Everyone actually liked him. And every time people make the 10 best Sonic characters, he's always on there. I'm not kidding. I hate him. Now I'm going to after this video that I'm going to make 10 worst and best Dragon Ball Z characters never from Sonic. Okay? The 10 worst Sonic characters, the number 6 was going to be Shadow. And the number 5, I'm going to hate. Yeah, I hate Silver. I hate him. And I hate Blaze. Okay, just because Blaze have fire moves doesn't mean she's stupid.
Okay, People like Blaze the Cat for more than just her fire moves. People liked her since Sonic Rush, simply for her personality, her determination, her independence as a character. She has shown us more than just her powers. She's strong, she's very strong, independent, and her gameplay and everything. And her good characteristics and traits as a character. That's all you should look for in a character. That's what makes them entertaining. So, you're basically bitching because you hate Blaze. Okay, you hate her, but don't just assume people hate her because of her fire powers. People like Blaze for different reasons, like I just said. Because there's good traits and certain aspects about Blaze that we like. Her gameplay, her personality, and a lot of things.
And her fire moves are annoying, and that's why I hate her. Okay. What is the point of Shadow touching... Now here are the same loves from Sonic. Sonic and Amy, Knuckles and Rouge. That's it. Shadow has no girl to love. Rouge doesn't like Shadow. She hates him. Rouge doesn't like Shadow. That's why...
I beg to differ. Okay, just because you're a Knuckles and Rouge fan doesn't mean you can automatically say Shadow hates Rouge. If you ask me, Rouge likes Shadow more than she likes Knuckles. She basically just flirts with Knuckles just to tease him to get answers off of him. She likes Shadow. Shadow is the only person she shows feelings towards. Like ever since Sonic Heroes, they're always seen side by side. And since Shadow and Rouge are the evil counterparts to Sonic and Amy, Shadow's like the only girl he talks to, as well as communicate with. Like even in Sonic Free Riders and as well as other games, they admit how well they work with each other. And even Rouge said in one of the sentences in 06 that she said that she would be his friend no matter what. So just because you support Nux Ooze doesn't mean you have to bash on Rouge for liking Shadow. That is bullshit.
He doesn't have any love, and that's why he's annoying. And every time I play a game, he's always on there. And I'm not saying that I hate Shadow. I hate Shadow. I never liked him. I just hate him. Now, in the Sega Superstar Tennis, it was a game on PS2, but on the Wii, it was like the same control. The Wii thing is hard to control, and all you do is swing them up around. Nothing ever.
Just to warn you people, this is where the rant gets bad. He goes off topic and talks about Sega Superstar Tennis. For one, the game is not on PlayStation 2. Second, if it was on there, there was no way it could have the same controls as the Wii. So I really can't understand what you're saying here. And yeah, so he basically goes off topic and just mostly talks about Sega Superstar Tennis, which has nothing to do with a rant. If you're ranting on a certain topic, you're supposed to stick and give specific information and important details on that certain topic. You don't move on to certain things and leave the topic you're supposed to be discussing. The point of a rant is giving your opinions and thoughts on things that you like or hate. But if you're just going to leave that point, it makes your rant pointless and you lose more views that way. I'm only telling you this to make your videos better, you know. I mean, heck, what do you expect? You block me and at least I'm trying to be nice. But if I ever hear one comment from you and it's hateful, you will be blocked. So, you have been warned.
All I do is freaking press buttons. That's it. And when I first played the Wii, I suck at it. I played the Wii the first time when I was in Miss Williams' class, and then I wasn't good at it. All I do is swing the remote around and not doing anything but pressing buttons and swing the remote around, and I'm not doing anything. And every time someone plays the Wii, they always play as Shadow. You can't do that. Everyone can't play as Shadow. That's annoying.
Okay, for one, why are you talking about something that has nothing to do with Shadow? Okay, I understand what you're saying where too many people want to use Shadow at the same time. I can understand you there. That would be annoying. But if they're just regular fans of Shadow and enjoy using him as well as playing as him, then why complain about that? I mean, heck, every time I play the game, I use Amy Rose the most. And I use Tails some too. Sure, I do have complaints on some of the characters, but really, I mean, if you like a character so much, people like to use them. What's wrong with that? Sure, a character getting too much popularity can be annoying. So again, I do agree with you on that.
You only use one person to play as Shadow, not all of them. That's pathetic. Now, I use Sonic, but when I go through the missions, all I do is press buttons, swing, look around, and then he wasn't doing anything. Okay, it's not stupid. So, Shadow's the worst Sonic character through my entire life, through the video. I am getting sick of people liking him, and I just hate him. If you hate Shadow, that's good. Okay? You can't just like Shadow. Why? Because he's annoying.
Okay, I had to put my 2 cents in again. For one, you do not just press buttons and shake the Wii remote. That's the only reason you're sucking at the game. And another, you're basically showing favoritism. Who are you to say what people can or cannot like? Okay, sure, I will admit that Shadow can be overrated at times. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna bash the people who like Shadow. People have different taste in characters as well as games and different things. You can't expect everyone to like what you like. If they like Shadow, that's their opinion. And you can't show favoritism by saying, oh, people who like Shadow are stupid and people who hate Shadow are awesome. You cannot do that. People might find some interesting traits in Shadow, like his gameplay, his personality, different things like that. Have you ever thought that people actually could like Shadow for those reasons? Now, true, people do like him for stupid reasons, like the way he looks, and I find that stupid. But still, you cannot show favoritism like that. You have to give people the chance to express their opinions. Otherwise, they can't respect you at all.
Like in Sonic Adventure DX, when you're Amy, Shadow became freaking dumb. Okay, the first time Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow was in it, and I'm starting to like him. But in this rant, I hate him now. That's the reason why Shadow needs to go. Just because he's freaking annoying doesn't mean he is better than Sonic. I like Sonic. If you hate Sonic, that's fine. I don't know why, but I never saw someone hating Sonic. Now, I hate Silver. Why? Because his attacks. Okay, I hate Silver because of his attacks. I hate Silver. Why? Because his attacks. Now, his attacks are so annoying. Because all he do is concentrate on the boxes and throw them. That's...
Okay, for one, you don't need to repeat yourself. We get it if you think he sucks the first time. And second, his telekinetic powers allow him to move objects around him. He don't just pick up certain items like you're suggesting. Like if an item's being thrown or shot at him, he can use it also for defense by throwing it back at them. Sure, the controls on his attacks are terrible, but still, that's what his powers are useful for. And he can also glide as well. You're not even going to go into any depth on how his powers work. You're just going to say it's stupid because he does that specific thing. That is stupid.
That's the same one. And you know one thing that makes the gameplay unique as him, like freaking jumping? Now, I'm not kidding. Except for Amy through Sally Acorn. Now, I like Amy. She's going to be on the best characters. But as Sally Acorn, she's going to be the worst characters. Why? Because she doesn't wear clothes. And every time...
Oh my God. Are you freaking serious? You're gonna hate Sally because she doesn't wear clothes. That is the stupidest reason I have ever heard for hating Sally. Like, I like Amy and Sally both, even though I like Amy more as a character. That still doesn't mean Sally's cool in general. Sally does wear clothes, boots, and a vest. And besides, creators just dress animals up like that to make them look fancy and silly, because that's the way cartoon characters are supposed to be designed. The clothes are just there for looks. Just because she's an animal, that doesn't mean she's sexual.
Colangley1 trying to say to defend Sally Acorn, he's still going to make videos and not make a video of it. What in the freak? You said you wanted to defend her, but don't make all the videos without making the video of it. That is waste. And the worst thing about Shadow is that
Okay, for one... Okay, he just now brought my name up. For one, I never said anything about defending Sally. Sure, I've defended Sally in a couple of videos. That's because people bash her for stupid reasons, as well as with Amy. Now, it's understandable that people hate Amy for being a stalker and stuff, because Amy is one of my favorite characters, as you've all have seen in my Sonic videos. But still, Sally gets bashed for basically no reason other than they think she's a sex object, because she's not. I don't see how an animal that doesn't wear clothes is sexual. That makes no sense to me. And And second, I mean, I've only defended Sally in a couple of videos because I like Sally. I never said I was going to make a video of it. So, I really don't know where you got that factor from. And also, I have to say it again, please discuss about Shadow. This is a rant about Shadow, not Sally or anything else.
Sally Acorn can wear clothes, but sometimes she don't. Okay, all she does is wear shoes and shirt. That's all she did. Now, the Sonic cartoons are okay. The only problem I have is Tails. The reason why I said that because I hate Tails. Sonic Underground was the game that Tails was in. And every time I play, and every time I always see a Sonic game, and when I first played it, I always would see Tails in there.
Okay, for one, on your top 10 list, I saw you had Tails on your favorite characters list. But here you're saying you hate him. Do you like Tails or do you hate him? Make up your mind. You can't just say you like one thing and then say you hate it the next. Second, Tails is in the games because he's a fan favorite now. Tails has been loved ever since his performance in Sonic 2. His game, like I said with Blaze, people liked him for the unique traits he can do, such as flying. He's mostly been known for flying. People like him because of the things that he does in the games that are appealing. Certain traits about a character. And since now he has a big fan base, he is a fan favorite. So, he plays a big role in the series as well. He's Sonic's sidekick as well as Sonic's #1 best friend in the series. And anytime he's in this, he plays a big part in the storylines too. Anytime he's in the game. Like in Sonic Colors, he plays a big part in that too. Even though he's not playable, but still.
You can have just one game of Tails not being in there, but he's still going to be in more Sonic games. And when
like I said, Tails is a fan favorite now. There's no way they would be able to get rid of him, along with Sonic, Knuckles, Amy, or Eggman. Even though I hate Eggman, but still, that's not the point.
first played Sega Superstar Tennis, Tails was on there. What the crap? And when I do a tournament, and when I do a single tournament on the Sega Superstar Tennis, I saw Shadow. He was on there. What a freak. And he got even more harder to beat. And I never have been beating the tournament in the game. When I first tried Alex Kidd on there, I used a single tournament only.
First off, yes, Shadow is in the tournament mode. Why are you complaining about the game being hard? You can't always expect a game to be easy. Games are designed because every time you play a game, you're supposed to learn about the certain controls as well as the aspect of the gameplay. It makes the game more exciting and more challenging. You can't expect to rush through the game just like that. They put hard challenges in there so you can learn from the gameplay as well as to use the controls. Learning how to use the controls and better use of gameplay makes the game more exciting and more fun to play. You're basically just bitching about nothing because all you've been doing is going around in circles with little to back up your arguments. You really need to be focusing more on Shadow, since that's what the rant is about. And now you're moving again with the Sega Superstar Tennis thing. I mean, I actually like the game, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but still, the whole point of a rant is talking about a specific topic.
Nothing else. And the battles are hard, especially Alex Kidd. His superstar move is so annoying. Now, I like Alex Kidd, but his superstars suck. I'm sorry. I like Alex Kidd, but his own game is really hard. Why? Because of the difficulty. Now, all you do in the game is to collect coins or money. That's it. What is the point of Alex Kidd having money through it? That's stupid. Sorry. But it's like a super... But the Super 10...
Okay, like I said before. Okay, never mind. Like I said before, you can't always expect a game to be easy. There has to be hard challenges in the game. It makes the gameplay more fun, as well as it makes you focus on the controls more, as well as makes the gameplay better. And the whole point of... I never played Alex Kidd, but I'm assuming that he's rich by the way he looks and stuff. I mean, seriously, you really need to be talking more about the topic. Sorry I have to keep repeating myself, but look what I'm having to work with here. But, yes, anyways. Games are made for challenges. Like I said before, you cannot just expect to run through a game like just quickly. There has to be hard challenges in it to make the gameplay fun, as well as the use of controls more easier. The more you get used to it, the better you get at the game, and it makes you more skilled. That's why they added in those hard challenges. I've unlocked every character, and I'm pretty good at it too. Heck, I've really don't have that big a problem dodging Alex Kidd's superstar. And superstars can be avoided. All they are is just basically moves that are stronger than basic hits in the game that mostly help you get points faster. But you can avoid them if you find your way around them. Sure, they're difficult, but still.
But the superstar... Okay, Alex Kidd's superstar is really stupid. It just sucks. I like Alex Kidd, but it just sucks. Why? Because all he does is do a stupid freaking, or whatever what you call it. All he does is do rock, paper, scissors. You can't just do that. You can't just do that. And when he hits the ball, and if he hits the ball and you hit, okay, he's a rock, paper, scissors superstar. That is stupid. And when he hits the ball, and then I hit the ball, something crashes at me, and then it was hard to hit the ball through it. And when I first tried the game, I was like, holy, the big things come.
That, like I said, that's the point of a game. It gives you challenge. That's what the superstars are used for. They're used for giving you easier points, so you can successfully win the game. I mean, you can't just, the superstars cannot just be there and do absolutely nothing. Then they wouldn't have a part in the gameplay. So I really don't understand what there is to complain about that. I mean, seriously.
Oh yeah. Yeah, our kid was playable in the game. I walked him when I was Eggman. But overall, Shadow is the most annoying character. This is probably my one video, but it's not. And he's the most overrated character, but I'm not going to say it. I do not hate Shadow because he's overrated. Okay, I hate Shadow now. Because he's annoying. So does Rouge. Now, I'm going to switch characters around that the other people hate. Cream, she's going to switch on to the best. Big, he's going to switch on to the best. Shadow, Rouge, Silver, Blaze, I'm going to be...
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Overall, this video was shit because you basically did not talk about the topic you were supposed about. You went around through other topics discussing a bunch of other bullcrap that had nothing to do with this specific topic you're ranting about. In order to be a good ranter, you're supposed to give specific information and details on that certain topic. The only way it could work to go out of a certain topic is to talk about something that goes within the thing you're ranting on. And also, why are you saying you hate Rouge? She's on your favorite characters list. But overall, this video was crap and it needed a lot of work.
Sonic fucking colors. Okay, all I have to say to this is just one fucking thing. What the fuck?
You start all your videos out like that. Can't you do anything new?
I mean, at least I fucking think it's a fucking Pokemon ripoff. It could be fucking Super Mario Galaxy ripoff. I mean, it's obviously...
Okay, where did Pokemon come from? How is this any way, shape, or form a ripoff of Pokemon? So, I had no idea where you got that from. And I honestly don't think it's a Mario Galaxy ripoff, even though Mario Galaxy is better. But Sonic has been in space long before Mario has. Sonic Adventure 2. It took place in space. The Sonic Advance games, the final battle took place in space. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, final battle took place in space. Sonic Rider Zero Gravity, I think, took place in space on one of the levels. So, Sonic has been in space, but long before Mario has. So, how are you saying it rips it off?
A fucking rip-off of something. I mean, I haven't even seen any of the fucking game footage, but I do not give a motherfucker.
If you haven't seen any of the game footage, how do you know it's bad?
I mean, what the fuck? I mean, really, just look at the fucking list of shit that fucking Sega has ripped Nintendo off of. I mean, I mean, look, you have first Grand Theft Auto with the guns and the cars.
Okay, you're making no sense. You're saying Sega's ripping off Nintendo, but then you brought Grand Theft Auto up. Dude, Grand Theft Auto Nintendo does not own Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar does. And Shadow the Hedgehog is nothing like Grand Theft Auto. They're two completely different games. Just because they have two similarities doesn't mean they're the same thing.
Obviously a fucking ripoff. Then you have fucking Sonic and the Black Knight, which is a fucking ripoff of Legend of Zelda. Also, Sonic Unleashed is also a fucking ripoff of Legend of Zelda. because the fucking werehog or what.
Okay, Sonic and the Black Knight is nothing like Legend of Zelda. Sure, they both take place in medieval times, but they have two completely different storylines. Sonic's was more of like a knights and stuff thing. Zelda is more about just kind of like this warrior going out to save the land and stuff. But Sonic and the Black Knight was nothing like Legend of Zelda. I mean, the storyline and stuff took place in a book and stuff like that, which Sonic was reading to Amy. I mean, the gameplay's not even similar. Sure, the sword motions and movements were the same, but other than that, I really can't consider it a copy of Zelda. Okay, Sonic Unleashed. Sure, the wolf and the werehog might look the same, but they have different controls. You use the control stick when you're playing the Wii version of Twilight Princess, and to move the wolf around to attack, you swing the Wii remote. But yeah, they are just two completely different things. Werehog punches, the wolf don't. So, they might have some similar controls in a way, but they're just completely different things.
Where the fuck it is? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, not only that, you have Sonic Riders and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, two fucking Mario Kart fucking rip-offs. I mean, what the fuck?
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, well, it could be considered a rip-off since they do have similarities. They do have differences too. Because, like, on Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, they have a little bit more modes and stuff. But Mario Kart is a bit more challenging. So, I could see that. But both games are fun. Sonic Riders is nothing like Mario Kart. They were on boards and just collecting rings, and there was no power-ups. Jeez, you were so stupid.
Fuck! And now we have this. Come on, Sega, can you at least fucking get original for once? What the fuck? I mean, it's bad enough that you fucking fucked up Sonic 4. I mean, do you really fucking need?
And how did they screw up Sonic 4? The game hasn't even been released. Dude, you're making no sense. You are just flipping back and forth between topics that have nothing to do with Sonic Colors. I mean, dude, what is Sonic Colors ripping off? I mean, you're just switching before other subjects instead of not talking about what you're supposed to be describing. You're just making no sense. And Sega has not ripped off Nintendo. And they're not plagiarizing the games, and Nintendo hasn't said anything. So as long as Nintendo doesn't complain, why should it matter? I mean, they're not plagiarizing the games, they're just getting their ideas from Nintendo. And while Nintendo and Sega have been bitter rivals in the past, they've had made games together, such as the Mario and Sonic games. How do you think the Mario characters got in there? Part of that was Nintendo's doing as well. So, Nintendo has helped them make a couple of games. So, think about stuff like that.
Another fucking fuck-up in the fucking series? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I know what people are gonna fucking say. Give the game a chance. But no, I mean, you can at least fucking tell the game is gonna be another fucking rip-off of Nintendo. It's gonna fucking suck. If you fucking think it's gonna be good, and guess what? You fucking suck, okay? I'm the fucking majority here. I'm the fucking person who knows what the fuck I'm talking about. So you can just go fuck yourself, okay?
Since when do you get to decide whether it's good or not. You are not the majority. You are not crap. We, the fans of Sonic, are the majority. We get to judge to see if the games are good or not, and the more people like it, the more money Sega gets. So, just because you don't like it doesn't mean everyone else is going to. Haven't you ever heard this thing called people have different opinions? Ugh.
I know when Sega is gonna make a fuck up. This is a...
Oh, you can see into the future. Well, do you know when Sega's gonna make the next Sonic game? And how do you know they're gonna mess up? Explain things like that. And just because and one more thing. Just because you're using the F word over and over does not make you cool. So, I don't understand why you're even saying it, because it's not making you cool. It's making you sound very childish.
Obvious fucking fuck up. I mean, ugh. I'd be fucking embarrassed to buy this fucking game. This is just fucking pathetic. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Jeez, you're like a broken record. Will you shut up? And you sound like a broken record or a nagging parent one. Will you just shut up already?
I mean, at least from what I've fucking seen, the game, like, it's colorful and it's, like, fucking happy. And, I mean, it doesn't have that, like, shit metal music.
Okay, wait. At the beginning, you said you haven't seen any gameplay footage, but here, you're saying that you've seen some things about it. What in the... what? I mean, you can't do that. It's like, that just didn't make any sense.
From the Sonic Adventure series, but really, it's still a fucking rip-off game of Nintendo. It's another fucking stupid bullshit that you're fucking releasing. Another fucking disappointment to fucking Sonic fans everywhere. I mean, ugh! You just fucking suck. I don't understand what the fucking point. Why do you still fucking make Sonic games? Why don't you just fucking get the fucking glue and kill the fucking Sonic series already? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I know I sound like I'm going absolutely fucking crazy in it.
Oh, I'm surprised you just now figured it out. Congratulations, you win a cookie.
But, you know, this has the fucking right to go fucking crazy over. I mean, this is just fucking stupid. I mean, what the fuck? Ugh. I mean, just fuck this horse shit. I'm fucking done.
It baffles me why the Sonic fanbase seems to get worse and worse every day. Because of people like this. This is not going to be a disappointment to Sonic fans everywhere. You know what, Testes125? You are a disappointment. Because all you're going to be doing is drawing more hate to the fan base, having more hatred and everything put on it, and stuff like that. So if I were you, I would be informative, get some new information, and just shut up. If you don't like the Sonic series, then just move on to another franchise. There are thousands and thousands of franchises out there. Obviously, you must be a fan, otherwise you wouldn't be doing all this. And people like this just piss me off. I mean, I'm just so frustrated right now I can't think straight. And by the way, if you all are watching this, go check out his channel. All 5 of his videos he has on there are just like this one. He absolutely makes no sense. He's just constantly saying the F-bomb. Saying the F word does not make you cool. And stuff like that. And I might do a commentary on one of his other videos as well.
Sonic fucking Rush, okay? All I have to say is this fucking sucks, okay? I mean, you fucking fucking get the boost. It's supposed to be an answer to the classic fans of begging to have the fucking another fucking Sonic game, but it's fucking not. It's a fucking another fucking Sonic shit that they fucking came out of the fucking ass and came out of fucking Sonic 6 dicks on his head. And that's not all. They fucking introduced a fucking another fucking stupid bad character that they need to fucking kill. Now, this is why they fucking...
They need to kill Blaze. First off, they need to kill Blaze. Blaze the cat is awesome. The only Sonic characters I find are unnecessary is Big and Cream. Cream is all around pointless. I mean, Amy Rose doesn't even need a sidekick. And Big the cat is just stupid. But Sonic has 6 dicks on his head. Are you fucking immature or what? I mean, obviously, he bashes on the newest Sonic games, Sonic Adventure on to Sonic Colors. I mean, if he hates the games so bad, then why does he even play them? It makes absolutely no sense. I mean, he always bashes the game and compares it to another popular series just to piss off the fan base. It's people like this that just absolutely frustrate me.
And start the fucking boost shit and not the gain momentum to get speed. When the fucking Sonic is fucking about platforming, it's not fucking about fucking speed. I mean, Sonic 1 is fucking awesome, the best game.
Okay. Sonic is about speed. Why do you think he's called Sonic, the world's fastest hedgehog? Sure, platforming is important in a Sonic game too. But when most fans see Sonic, they only think speed. Platforming is good in the gameplay. Is good included in the gameplay, but it doesn't describe what Sonic is really about. Or really is.
Sonic 2, it's a fucking good game, but fucking Tails and Super Sonic Dragon Ball Z ripoff. And then you got Sonic 3, which is like the worst of the 3 classics. And
okay. For one, there was nothing wrong with Tails in Sonic 2. Another, you're comparing this to Dragon Ball Z. How does it rip it off? Okay, Sonic gets 7 Chaos Emeralds, he turns into Super Sonic. Goku gets 7 Dragon Balls and turns into Super Saiyan. They're nothing alike. Sure, they turn gold and stuff like that. But other than that, they don't have the same abilities. They're 2 different things. I mean, and I hated how you always complain about the classic Sonic. If Sega made every game exactly like Sonic 1, they would lose money because the game has already been out. That's why they make new Sonic games, so they can make more money. And the more people like their games, the more money they get. It's just something you need to realize. And if you hate the games like you say you do, why do you even play them? Like on your Sonic Colors run in Sonic 4, you said you went to E3 and played them. Obviously, you must not hate them as much as you say you do. Otherwise, you would not buy the games. And as for the Mario series, it's very overrated. I don't hate the series, but it's just not as good as what everyone says. I'm a Mario fan too, but still.
My opinion. I mean, fucking Knuckles sucks and Tails sucks. The only good thing is Sonic, and they did put the Insta Shield, but I feel it's a fucking, it's fucking cheap and,
Okay, how is the Insta Shield cheap? You can prevent from using it. As soon as you're in the air, don't press the A button again. The only time I feel the Insta Shield was necessary was the final battle. Other than that, you can still attack them just like in the other 2 games.
Just need skill like in Sonic 1 because it's a good game. And anyways, you fucking
Emmonies, you really need to go back to English, go back to school and learn some English. Because I don't think Emmonies is the proper English here, dude.
Don't want Emmonies in the classics. This is not a fucking classic fucking Sonic game. It's a fucking, you know, you fucking boost. And
They weren't expecting it to make it a classic Sonic game. All they did was promise that it was 2D. Just because the game is made in 2D doesn't mean it's going to be exactly like the originals.
You get a boost meter that's like fucking going down on the left side of the screen. It's just fucking stupid. And when it fills up even more to change colors, so you get more boost. I mean, what the fuck? I don't want to do this. I want to fucking play a fucking game where I fucking earn my speed and I fucking, you know, fucking jump and plat.
Well, instead of complaining, why not go play Sonic 1? You talk about loving it so much, instead of complaining about this pointless rant, and you have no idea what the hell you're talking about, just play another series.
Form and fucking have fun and jump on badniks and do a bounce. I don't want to fucking jump on these fucking egg drones, you know, you fucking, all this fucking rehash shit, because Sega's
No comment.
Characters like badniks. I mean, they're fucking retarded, and the fucking green-eyed Sonic is the only reason why they don't have a fucking console anymore, because he fucking failed.
Sonic is Sega's most successful franchise. He is not the reason they don't have a system anymore. They probably couldn't find any ideas for putting any more Sonic games in the Sega Genesis. That's why they made other consoles, such as the Sega CD, the Saturn, and everything. And then when those consoles died out, they swiftly moved to Nintendo's systems. So see, and the modern Sonic is Sonic. I mean, the Sonic from the originals is the Sonic we have today. He's just older than he was then. Sonic has to go through a design change once in his life. Look at Mario. Mario has had plenty design changes, such as his design was different in Paper Mario. His design was a lot different in the 64 and in Galaxy. He's had plenty of appearances. He might still have his hat and overalls and stuff, but that doesn't mean his character design in general has changed.
It's just fucking retarded. In Sonic Rush, it's not even a fucking classic Sonic game. It's not even close. It may have the loops, but you could stand on the fucking loops when you just fucking go up on the loop and you just fucking stand and you can do a fucking spin dash. It fucking sucks dick in this fucking game. It's nothing like the fucking original. And then when you fucking jump on this game and you're fucking on the moon or something. It's fucking retarded.
What?
It's fucking gay, and it's just almost exactly like Sonic 4, which I did play at E3 along with Sonic Colors. I mean, Sonic 4 is fucking gay. It's a fucking slowed down Sonic Rush on the big screen. It fucking don't have...
It's nothing like Sonic Rush. It doesn't have the boost. The gameplays are completely different. The controls are different because they're both on different consoles. I mean, you really need to get your facts straight. I've seen better troll videos than this. All you do is repeat yourself.
It has the boost, but it has the fucking, the fucking little smoke at the bottom. Whenever he runs, the fucking smoke follows him. That's what it has. The fucking rushed on TV without the boost. That's what the fucking Sonic 4 is. And then when you fucking play it, you fucking jump in the air and it's fucking floaty as fuck. This is like one of the worst fucking Sonic games. It will never be as worse as Sonic Adventure 2, which is the worst Sonic game. And after that, Sonic Unleashed comes next because the fucking gameplay in that fucking game, the fucking Hedgehog.
Sonic Adventure 2 is one of my favorite Sonic games. Sonic Unleashed, I like the daytime stages a hell of a lot better than the Werehog stages.
I mean, Sonic Colors is probably gonna follow this fucking shit. Sonic 4 is like a fucking insult to the fucking classic fans. They don't want this shit.
Well, I don't consider you classic fans any true fans of Sega. The true fans of Sega are people who appreciate Sega's work, appreciate what Sega's giving them, and don't bitch and whine over stupid shit like this. I mean, if you guys want to take the old Sonic games and shove them up your ass, be my guest. But stop rubbing it in our faces because, quite frankly, none of us other Sonic fans, true Sonic fans, want to hear it.
We don't want the fucking Sonic 4 with the fucking green-eyed shit. They need to kill the fucking green-eyed Sonic. And they fucking need to use the
No comment.
Sonic. And then you fucking... And Rush, you fucking have to click the fucking Chaos Emeralds again, like in the classics. But guess what? You don't get to wait until the final level to be fucking Super Sonic, the fucking Dragon Ball Z Goku rip-off fucking shit that I fucking don't want to be, and the fucking Blaze, the fucking cat, the fucking idiot turned super, fucking pink shit. I mean, fucking gay, you shouldn't have to be Blaze, the fucking Soul Emeralds, or whatever the fuck it is. It's just fucking retarded. They need to fucking kill Blaze, a fucking stupid character. They need to fucking kill the fucking green-eyed Sonic design. You need to fucking not give Sonic a voice. He needs to fucking...
Oh, God!
You know? Even Mario agrees. Oh yeah, I agree. Sonic does deserve the buzz. Thank you, fucking Mario. You're the best. And anyways, Sonic is just fucking stupid. Sonic Rush is just dumb. Like, it's good. It's because Sonic is a fucking bad series and they're losing money because no one is fucking buying the shit except for hentai faggots like yourself.
You know what? I'm not even going to continue the video. I'm just going to end it right here. Because all he is just saying how shitty he thinks this game is. Time for my final thought. This video needs a lot of work.
You know what, Matthew? You may be entitled to your opinion. But in my opinion, there is little to no reason to say that Timon and Pumbaa are evil. What do you have to say to that?
But you just know that deep down his real reaction was, dibs on his iPod.
Joshua, there are many questions I could be asking you, but the one I've decided to stick with is why. Why did you upload this video?
Because I thought it was funny.
And in your definition of funny is our definition of stupid, pointless, unentertaining, and boring, which pretty summons up most of all of your videos. Am I right?
Why did you think this was funny?
Because there were some people that actually liked this Union Cat clip, and I thought I would give them some humor.
Well, to put it in my terms, your humor is basically torture to us all. Your Shavik randomness videos suck.
Why did you think those two clips went together in a way that was funny in any sense of the word? And finally, and most importantly, why are you still here?
Because there are still people out there that do admire my videos. Aside from Recolor, a few people actually do admire my videos. Even some people are still cheering me on to never give up, including me.
And in my opinion, those people that keep cheering you on are people who are either sub-for-sub whores, trolls, retards, people who completely don't understand the meaning of commentaries, spammers, or people who are just desperate for attention. Jeez, and I thought my fan base was bad until I took another look at Joshua's and saw his was worse.
Seriously, Joshua, I wasn't involved in the drama with you and Ariana a while back, but even if I'm not counting that against you, I really don't think you're mature or responsible enough to be on YouTube. I think it's best that you come back in a couple
maybe it's because, I don't know, he's right. Did that ever occur to you, Joshua?
Oh yeah, because I clearly don't have a life.
Where did you get the fact that he's saying you were having no life? You're clearly misunderstanding the point he's trying to make. The point he's trying to make is that you're wasting your time on YouTube because with every video you upload, it gets shittier and shittier. And and you bring in no valid points. Your videos are just pointless and stupid in general.
Oh yes, because you're the one who decides my destiny. Okay, how'd you like if I decided that your destiny was to jump off a cliff? Would you do that? Or would you decide your own destiny?
Again, where are you getting this destiny thing from? You sound retarded. Okay, let me get this straight. You're 18, you're childish, you're an immature boy who can't take criticism. And one more thing. He was only giving you an option to leave. He never said you had to leave in general. He was not forcing it on you. He was giving you an option. There is a difference between someone forcing you and giving you an option. Option means you don't have to do it. I really don't think his video was pointless. I think your video on him was pointless. Because, really, what was the point in making this video? His points were reasonable, and he was saying you were immature and stupid because you are. So, none of his points were invalid. Overall, Joshua, you just need to leave YouTube because you constantly misunderstand people. You can't. Every time someone constantly gives you criticism, you lash out at them or you block them, and you just cause way too much drama on the internet, and you're too stupid to understand the real meaning of criticism. Hey guys, this is my new top 10 list in a very, very long time. I'm making a revised version of my top 10 most hated Sonic characters. I know I made one back in, I think it was like January or somewhere around there. And I decided to revise it because looking back at it, I didn't really think it was good. And most of the points I made were just out of pure anger. So, I've decided to remake this list over. Now remember people, these are my opinions. If you like any of the characters on this list, I respect all opinions. But, please people, no getting butthurt and any comments saying, oh how dare you hate this character or something, will be deleted the minute I see them. And I know that sounds harsh, but you'll see what I mean when I go to certain characters on this list. I've actually switched characters around and stuff like that. Now, I know this list is long, but bear with me. I've added different effects and stuff like that. So, shall we start this top 10 list off with my number 10 worst Sonic character? Okay, number 10, folks. Charmy B. The reason I put Charmy B at the number 10 spot is because he just never knows when to shut the fuck up. I mean, he serves no purpose to Team Chaotix. He serves no purpose as a detective. He's just reckless, disruptive. He's just someone you would not want working with you. And he's just also one of those people that tries to act like he's something when in reality he's nothing. So to summon up Charmy, he's useless, annoying. I can't stand his personality, and he just can't shut up or sit down for 2 seconds without him messing into everything. So Charmy that's Charmy B at number 10. A useless a useless character. Okay, here we are coming up on number 9. Number 9 is Metal Sonic. Now before you all start going into a rage fit, no, I don't like Metal Sonic. I did like him like in the Sonic OVA movie and in a few of the classic games, but other than that, Metal Sonic just seems like a lazy villain in my opinion. I mean, his design and stuff is okay. I just don't see the point in him most of the time. I mean, like in Sonic Heroes, he was a lazy villain. I just don't think he lives up to his potential like he used to be. Like he used to be, you know, that killing machine, but I just don't see it anymore. I just see him as a lazy bad guy. I mean, the last time I've seen him was like in Free Riders, and I guess he did portray somewhat of an evil purpose in that game, but even then, I'm just basically think he's just an overall lazy villain. I don't like Metal Sonic. I don't know. I've just never liked him in the 3D era. I just kind of find him rather pointless to the storyline. Although he does make a better villain than Dr. Eggman, he just doesn't summon up the potential of that I want a bad guy to be. I liked him back in the older days, especially in the Sonic OVA movie. He was kick-ass. I loved him. I loved him in Sonic CD, even though he was pathetically easy to beat. So, yeah, that's Metal Sonic at number 9. Just a lazy, lazy Sonic villain. Coming up at number 8. Oh, God. Number 8 is Wave the Swallow. Where do I begin? Wave the Swallow is just a bitch. I never liked this character whatsoever. In my opinion, she is a rip-off of Tails. She is just one of those immature teenagers that's like, just because she is smarter than everyone else, she doesn't think like she has to make any mistakes. Anytime something of hers that she makes gets broken or is not used properly or something goes wrong, she blames everyone else for her mistakes because she thinks she's too smart to make a mistake. It's like, come on, Wave, just because you're a techno genius doesn't mean you can't make mistakes or have flaws in your programming. She thinks she just has to be Little Miss Perfect about everything. And I just really hate her. Not only that, but I hate her personality and how she tries to take charge of everyone else. And how she's just a smart mouth girl who I think someone should just smack her ass or something. Just, And in my opinion, the Babylon Rogues were just lazy characters, because in my opinion, they just rip off Team Sonic. I really don't like Wave the Swallow, because she is a major bitch, and she just thinks she's a know-it-all. So that's Wave the Swallow at number 8. Okay, coming up at number 7. Number 7 is Jet the Hawk. Jet the Hawk is such a snob. I mean, he literally thinks that he's just better than Sonic. That's pretty much his whole purpose for being in the Sonic franchise, is him thinking he's better than Sonic. Just because he can ride a hoverboard and just because he knows the skills on it. It's like, so Silver has telekinesis and Shadow the Hedgehog can ride guns, has guns and rides motorcycles, but you don't hear him complaining. Not only that, but Jet is also a freaking stuck-up loser. Every time he loses, he still tries to act like he's the best in every way. And not only that, even when Jet gets his face punched in, he's still nothing no one does will make him admit that he is the loser that he truly is. It's just Jet will not accept defeat. I mean, now I do like an enemy with potential, but Jet is just, ugh. And not to mention his voice. both his 4 kids and his new voice. Jet just sounds like a fucking parrot. His 4 kids' voice sounded awful. His new voice sounds even more retarded, but a little bit better than before. But to basically sum it up, Jet, in my opinion, he's just one of those immature punks that tries to make everyone feel like crap. He tries to make himself feel like he's above everyone else, when you know he's just one of those losers who just turns out to be one of those losers in the end. And I just don't like Jet. He's just a worse disgrace as a Sonic rival, and he's just not what I expect a rival to be. He's just a little punk ass. That's all I can say. So yeah, Jet the Hawk at number 7. Yeah, Jet the Hawk at number 7. Number 6. Oh god, number 6 is Shara the Genie. Oh my god. Sonic and the Secret Rings was already bad enough to play through, but with Shara on the other hand, Shara just fails to shut the fuck up and making the levels even more annoying. Like, Shara's advice just literally sucks, and she constantly nags all the time throughout the whole entire game. Her advice is just useless. And not to mention, Shara cannot even grant you a simple wish. How pathetic is that? What good is a genie if she can't even grant a wish? And going through the whole entire game, Shara doesn't even help you on the boss fights. She doesn't even help you when you're stuck in dangerous areas. At least Navi from The Legend of Zelda gave you hints on where to go and told you where to go, or if you were stuck in a dungeon, she would at least give you a reminder on what to do. But Shara just points out the obvious. And what makes it worse is her freaking annoying voice that you have to listen to throughout the whole entire game. It's just, if you're gonna play Secret Rings, my suggestion is just play it for the party mode. Because I enjoyed the party mode better than the story mode. So to basically sum it up, Shara, she's a useless character. She never helps you whatsoever. And she just constantly nags and complains throughout the whole entire game. And I just really hate this character as much as everyone else does. So yeah, Shara the Genie, number 6. Number 5. Who can be worse than Shara the Genie? Well, Princess Elise. Oh my god, I hated her so much in Sonic the Hedgehog 06. Granted, I don't have that much to say about her, but Elise just really pissed me off so bad in that game. She is responsible for one of the worst scenes in Sonic the Hedgehog history. The scene where she kisses Sonic had to be one of the worst. Not to mention, the force fields that she uses makes no sense whatsoever. And the whole fact that where Silver goes back in time to save her, she doesn't even recognize him, even when he goes through time and sees her as a little kid and saves her out of that place. It made no sense whatsoever. Elise her character just made no sense whatsoever. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say on Elise. I could just go on for hours about her. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is Cream the Rabbit. I'm sorry, I just hate this character. For one reason. I cannot stand this character's fan base. The fans get so butthurt. Anytime someone gives their opinion on her or does a video, they'll get so butthurt and defensive just because someone says she's useless. I mean, honestly, people, what purpose does she serve in the Sonic games? None whatsoever. Sonic Advance 2 and 3, I'll admit, she was a good character. I liked her when starting out, but in the games after that, no. I just don't like her character. She is useless, she is whiny. I can't stand her fan base because the fans of this character constantly get butthurt when someone calls her useless or something like that. And not to mention, what purpose does she serve in the plot? Like, all she is, she's just more of a fan than a character. She's just a character that just sits behind the sidelines and cheers for the other characters while the other characters are doing the action. And another thing I can't stand about characters like this is that she gets so much credit for doing absolutely nothing, but only because of how she looks. There is more to a character than just their looks. Now, I'm not saying everyone likes her for that exact same reason, but for the people that do, you really gotta look to more into a character than just their looks, because there's more to what makes a character. So, and pretty much without cheese, she's screwed. Like, she's even proven that before. Without cheese, she has basically no method of attack. And I just don't see what, and the whole fact that people love to bring up the excuse of her fighting Immature and Sonic X really isn't much of a valid point, because compare that to all the other episodes of Sonic X, and you'll see that really isn't much of anything. So to summon her up, she's a useless character. I cannot stand her, and I can't stand her fan base. But if you like the character, that's your own opinion. I just don't like her, and I never will. So that's why she's at number 4. Okay, number 3. Number 3, I'm sure most of people will agree with me. Omochao. Honestly, what is the point of Omochao? Omochao has to be one of the most pointless characters in a video game that I've ever seen. Omochao's advice, just like Shara's, is useless. Thank God in certain games, like in Sonic Riders and in Sonic Generations, you have the option to turn him off. But when you don't, what is the point of him when you're just walking around through the level? He comes out of nowhere just to tell you something that is freaking obvious right in front of your face. Plus, in the game Sonic Heroes, I know people say you're forced to play the tutorial, but you're actually not. So, I'm not going to bring that up, because you're actually not forced to play the tutorial stage. But when you do, what is the point of him explaining anything when you can, I mean, sure, it's optional what team you pick, but like if you start out the game with Team Sonic or any of the other teams besides Team Rose, and you know how the game works, what is the point of him even teaching you how to play the game if you already know from playing the other three teams? It makes no sense whatsoever. So, to summon up Omochao, he's a useless character. I cannot stand his voice. He serves no helpful purpose in the Sonic game, and he just points out things that is just obvious that no one even needs to know, instead of the actual real things like, oh, how to get out of the place, or how to find this thing or that thing. Yeah. Number 2. Number 2 is Big the Cat. I'm pretty sure everyone will agree with me on this one. Big the Cat has to be one of the worst Sonic characters ever created. Now, for those of you who like Big the Cat, that's fine. But the fact that people like him because, you know, he searches for his best friend Froggy, I kind of find that all in matter pointless. Because, honestly, what does Big or the frog itself serve any purpose in the Sonic games. Sure, in Sonic Adventure, the frog swallows a Chaos Emerald, but he was just doing it to save the frog. He wasn't doing it because he fit in the story. So the whole fact that even though he does try to rescue his best friend Froggy, the whole point of him trying to save it in general is pointless, because it doesn't help him accomplish anything. Sure, it does make him a good friend by rescuing it, and it does show that the bravery and stuff like that of his character, but I honestly still don't see what is the point in him saving the frog other than just him rescuing it. I mean, his character really has nothing to do with the actual story. I mean, sure, he's best friends with Cream and Amy, but like, Cream and Amy are better characters than Big the Cat is. I mean, like, in the only game I actually saw Big having a purpose in is Sonic Chronicles, because at least he was doing more than just searching for the frog and actually wanting to go on the actual adventure. So, basically, Big's point of view, he's just an overall pointless character. I absolutely cannot stand his voice. His character overall is really annoying, stupid, and pointless. And the whole fact behind him and the frog in general is pointless, because honestly, what does the frog have anything to do with collecting Chaos Emeralds, stopping Dr. Eggman or another evil at hand, or anything like that? I mean, Big should just be one of those characters that is a party character and nothing else, because honestly, I think Big should just be a party character, because he really serves no purpose in the main story, and I don't really see what his purpose is in being here in the first place. I'm sorry if you like Big the Cat for that reason. I just think it's pointless. I mean, sure, he does fight for his friend, and that's why most people think he's a good character. But when you really look at it, that's pretty much all he wants to fight for. I mean, basically, from my point, all I'm trying to say, Big the Cat is a pointless character. That's all that needs to be said. My number one most hated Sonic character in the Sonic franchise is Dr. Eggman. Now, I used to like the classic Eggman because, he had a good sense of humor to him, and it was always something new at the end. But Sonic Adventure 2 Battle had the last good, had the last good Eggman. Alright, hang on. Because, after Sonic Adventure 2, Eggman became such a lazy villain. He constantly repeats the same ideas. He even uses the same ideas in the exact same game, which just really and him using the same ideas really just shows poor character development. Not to mention his character is just flat out dumb. Like, he's just not creative anymore. Sure, they've added that comic relief style thing to him, but honestly, I just don't think it works with him. I mean, sure, I do like a comical villain, but I also like one who's serious and knows what the heck he's doing while he's being comical at the same time. I mean, Dr. Eggman is just retarded. He constantly gets tricked by the same enemies, not to mention he got tricked by his own creation, Metal Sonic, twice, may I add. He's been tricked by Rouge the Bat like 3 times. Like in Sonic Heroes, he was just lazy because he used the same bosses throughout the entire game. The Sonic Advance series, he just uses the same boss he did in the previous levels or in past Sonic games. I mean, the only good 3D Sonic the 3D Sonic game Eggman was good in was in Sonic Chronicles, because he actually took over Metropolis. So I'll give him credit. In Sonic Chronicles, he was a good character because he took over Metropolis, but other than that, Eggman is just a lazy villain. Him constantly using the same ideas shows poor character development. I really, really do not like him. His voice is annoying because he sounds like a cranky old man that hasn't slept in 6 days. His ideas are just repetitive. His whole point in trying to kill Sonic is repetitive and just boring. And it just seems like he wants to hurt Sonic rather than kill him, because just look at the facts. In the 3D games, he's helped Sonic more than he's tried to kill him. I understand him trying to team up with the bad guys to take out a greater source of evil, because the evil wants to destroy everything. But doing it over and over out of desperation is just pathetic. I mean, I can understand once or twice, but Eggman is that desperate enough to get them to help him every time. That is just lazy, pathetic, and just plain dumb. His ideas are just so dumb that I can't even laugh, that it can't even make me chuckle. Like, I have to chuckle sarcastically just to actually go along with what he's doing. I mean, just to sum it up, Eggman, he's lazy, his ideas are pointless and stupid, and he's just an overall lazy villain, and his character is just dead now. So, this has been my top 10 worst Sonic the Hedgehog characters. Type your list down below, whichever ones you want to, whichever characters you think are the worst. And no typing in, oh, well, this character is the worst because of this and this, or why isn't this character on the list? Because everyone has an opinion. So, I will see you all on my next video, which will be the best list. See ya.